Hi Theo.
Hey.
I want you to fresh up my hair.
Yes.
And make it pink.
Make it pink?
Yeah.
You thought about it for a long time?
Yes.
So this is the moment?
Yes.
This is the time. Okay, we turn so you can see how your hair is now. It's not even that long ago since you had a haircut, but your hair grows very fast. That's a nice slow turn. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Hello friends on YouTube. Gonna do Danique's hair. Of course I start with protection and I start with cutting, knowing that she is going for first blonde and then go into the soft pink lines. Now that's sensational because she told me so many times that she wants to do this. And now it's springtime, so it's a very nice time to make pink and blonde colors. Because the color of the sun is wonderful, the lighting is good. But first start with the cut. Now we don't change too much on the hairstyle. And she has a color that lights up very easy in the reddish and golden tones. And that's what we certainly don't want. Okay, start cut. Now I know this length, don't want too much off. It's the same on this side, so when you take it to this side you would have a bob. So I'm gonna take the hairs over to this side, then decide the line of cutting. It will be an asymmetrical line, and after that I will do the sides. And do this with the hot razor of Ergo. Take my first line. I'll show you this from the sides.
It's long, hè?
Yeah. Take the hairs to this side, on the center, on the back. And lay them in the line of the chin line. So I copy that line. And these are the upper layers, so they are the most dry. Take a centimeter more. Now I'm on the center of the skull. Take it to the back. Connect it to the line. And you see, I almost have to do nothing. This knife is so warm that it travels through the hairs very easy. Take some new hair on it. Now I'm certain that I have enough because I'm coming from here and it lay to here. Lay it over the roundings of the skull. Go to the back. Going into the lines. And copy the chin lines. Twist them over to the other side. Come on. Set myself also to the other side. Do the same as I did on the other side. Lay the hair aside. Go to the center of the skull on the back. Lay the hair in the natural roundings, knowing that this is the asymmetrical line. Bend the hairs a bit to the back. Just go gently in. Laying the hairs nicely over the roundings. I'll show you that from nearby.
Oh, ik hoor het wel. Ik hoor het.
Nee. Nee, ik kom ook zo zitten. En het is warm hier binnen.
Ja.
Ik denk dat dat het is wel. Take a new line on it. You see only the ends are a bit dry. On the back, turn them to the inside of the neckline. So I lay them nicely into the fall of the hairs. Take them to the back and connect them to the front, and holding the length as much as possible to the front. Now take all the hairs on our beautiful round skull, going to the back again, lay the hairs again into the rounding. It's just like sculpting clay when you work with a hot razor. I really love to work with it because it's so gentle to the hairs. Take the hairs on the roundings again, over the earline, going to the back, just take off the tips. Lay the hairs back. Watch at the lines. Wetting in between. Need a little bit more water. Water is very important when you work with hot razors and hot tools because it supports the heat into the hair and it seals the proteins of the hairs. So that's why they are important. Go over the line once more. Show you that also. Creating that real soft line. The underlines I will do with a clipper. But creating a wonderful overflow of the hairs. So now I can do under parts of the hairs. Okay, coming to the sides. Got my wonderful Keone clipper. Take a large flat comb. And going into the flow of the hairs. You don't have to ask if Danique has a short hair thing, she has. She would love to marry with a hairdresser, but not available. Zou iets voor jou zijn?
Het zou wel makkelijk zijn, ja.
Ja. In the sharpest position, clean the contour line. And don't force on the skin because I need the protection of the skin for bleaching the hairs. Travel over to the part I just created with my hot tool. And my comb is guiding the hairs into my clipper. So it's a very important thing, comb. Nou, er is iemand nu eindelijk aan het snappen hoe dat moet, mijn geluid maken. Dus het komt binnenkort hier een surrounding geluidje. Daar ben ik wel heel blij mee.
Ja?
Ja.
Nou, dus hoor je daar elke keer inderdaad dat van de...
Ja, het moet echt een minimalistisch geluidje zijn. Vooral niet veel.
Ja.
Meantime we talk about in Dutch, of course. We're both Dutch. For us that's normal. Now I have found myself the line of cutting. So you see the line is laying here. So what I do is I lay the upper hair aside. So I can freely go into that line. So go to the line of cutting. Lift them up. Make use of the beautiful neckline she has. So I use the contour. Now I have to bleach her hair, so I take a gentle bleach. This was 6% as 20 volume. But I show you in the photo what I all use into the bleach, because take my fine clipper. Still don't forcing on the skin. Just gently. Take away the little hairs that don't irritate. Go back to the front again. And so far cut. So now I can make her bleach. Look how wonderful the roundings are of this beautiful skull of hers. I really love it. And the line hangs nicely over it. So you can really get a support by the skull shapes, because you see the volume on the back creates a wonderful flow into the longer parts. Make her bleach. Okay, going to color her hair. Give her a nice khaki cape. And my plastic foil. Now I start on the skin parts, because this has already a color, so it lights up much easier. So I start just near to the skin, on the roots.
Get it in.
Yeah. That was also Dutch, but then in the language we talk here in
Point of no return.
our districts. Wat die wel mooi schoon van.
Ja.
Now this I apply on her hair, and then we'll wait till she's blonde. So now I have all the bleach on her hair, left out the length a bit, because that I'm gonna control. Make sure there's enough bleach on the contour lines. Oh, his hair is sticking behind the ears. And this we're gonna follow. It goes very fast. I can see this on her hair, on the back. Even this is just 20 volume, so it's not much. but I left out this part, so gonna wait till this is on color and then we're back to show you how long it took. Back from coloring, rinse it out. Now going to prepare for Illume. First we're gonna reduce the working of the bleach. So what's this with a pre-product that reduces the working of the bleach in the hairs, take away all the damage of the hair. This I have to dry and then put the Illume on. Very important that the hair is totally dry. The hair is also in a wonderful condition because we didn't put any conditioner in the hairs, just rinse it out with a silver shampoo and no yellow shampoo. I can see this on my fingers. But now you also can see that this blonde is not suitable for her because it makes her very pale. So now I'm gonna bring in some color. Okay, we're gonna work with Illume. This is Illume. It's from Goldwell. It's KMS in the States. This is the color I'm going to use. I made it a little bit more steady by putting in a clear product. But this product I'm going to apply on her hair. You see how wonderful soft it is. It nurses the hair and it gives a real nice shine afterwards and a real trendy effect. It's very nice to work with. It comes as it comes. You don't have to put developer with it. Just applying it on the hairs. Spannend is, schatje?
Ja.
All the colors on the hair have to be aware that there must be enough product on the hairs. Illume you have to bring in a lot because it is adopted by the hairs. This has to stay on for 50 minutes. Then we rinse it out, lock it, because Illume is also a lock product. So it seals the hairs and they stay more in color for a longer time. This I comb through the hairs. Massage it also in, and then we're gonna wait for that 50 minutes, rinse it out, back for styling. Ik doe al de kleurverschilletjes zien, dat is mooi. Hele mooie zachte kleur met. Go back, rinse it out after 50 minutes, locked it. You see all the products in the photo, put them now into the video and then later on the end. So now I can blow dry her hair. Using a nice foam of glint, it's a velvet. Comb the velvet foam through the hairs. And you have nice shades of soft pink colors in the hairs. So I'm gonna blow dry it. Mooie kleur, hè?
Ja.
Een sofa bloedrooi. Leuk hè?
Ja, leuk. Hè?
Leuk haar. First take a playable hairspray. Echt leuk kleurtje. Heb die andere staan? And to finish, I use a stronger hairspray of Glens. Okay, now I thank Danique for being my model. Thank you for watching. Till next time, you see her certainly on YouTube. She will turn. Bye bye.